Hello YouTube, it's another video from the RJ Techs on how to make a Minecraft server. There's two different types of servers. That folder. You've got the jar one, which is run by a script, and then you've got the application one, or .exe one, which is run by just basically clicking it. So there's a couple of things you want to do first. Before starting and your server's properly running. So the first thing you want to do is go on to Minecraft. I've got the I think better, never mind. Go on to the downloads. If you notice on the downloads you've got the single player servers up here. And then you've got the multiplayer servers. You've got the jar download and the application.exe. So if you open it up, you save it. You don't want to run it. Find the place where you're going to save it. I'm going to save it in my Minecraft server file, and I'm going to create a new file. Call it Jesus. I'm getting used to the new keyboard. Minecraft server YouTube set up. So it's like the longest name in the world. So I'm gonna save it in there. Okay. So open up the folder's location. So there's some dodgy thing downloaded. Don't want that. Don't need that anymore. So you can open it. There's no harm in doing it. So open it up. So that's all loaded. So now you technically have a server, but you don't really. No one on the outside world can connect to it. Anybody connected to your hub can. That's about it. So what you need to do is forward a port. So what you want to do is open up CMD, go IP config, find them, scroll up a bit and find your default gateway. Open up the internet, put that to the side, and up here or there, wherever, doesn't really matter, 9.2, and write in your default gateway. Mine's already written down, and that should load up your hub. It says it's signed in, but it ain't. So if I go in there, sign in, and then go OK, password incorrect, wrong password. Try that. Jesus. There you go. There we go. So if you see it should be saying like port forwarding or something like that. So go on that. That's not there. You did not see that. So once that's deleted, if you notice, when you go on this, there will not be a Minecraft. Well, on the BT one, there won't be a Minecraft. So what you want to do is when you go into port forwarding, you go to advanced settings, continue to advance, and then click port forwarding on BT one, that is. And then you go to support appliances. So if you notice, I've got quite a few here. Don't want that one. So I've got two there. So if you add a new game, you go click no first of all and write in Minecraft, and then call it something if you want. I've just called it Minecraft YouTube, so I delete it at the end because I don't really want it. So if I do that, TCP. So what you want to do, as it's, you just want to set up a basic one. You just do that. 255.65, 255.65, 25565 255 oopsie 25565 and add, and then you do the UDP and basically write the same thing in. So, and then add that. Oopsie. So now you've got both of them. So you go apply. So you got the Minecraft YouTube one. So now you go to configuration. You select the thing. So mine's under Minecraft, which is M. Minecraft YouTube. Select a device. So you find your computer or whatever you want to connect to, and then go add. Wait a tad. So there we go, it's added. Next thing you want to do, now you have a server actually open to the public. So now what you want to do is find out your IP. Config. Oopsie, I don't know why I read that in. Got it on my mind. So now you've got that in, you write IP chicken. So open up, and that is your IP. So if you get that, I don't know, you can save it somewhere so you don't say you remember it, or it's up to you. But that's your IP. You can send that to your friends. Our YouTube one is 86178.121. Don't forget dots. I'll say it again. 86.178.121.235 colons 25563. That's our YouTube server. So once that's done, you can connect up to your server. Now, so that server should be open. So you can go on here, open it up, and yeah, there we go. It's all running. Hunky dory. That's the wrong one. Anyway, it's that one. So run it up, all hunky dory. Once again, so it takes a little while to load up first of all, but you get the idea. It loads up a bit faster. So I'll talk you through the following folders. That's your world. You can upload a new world. When you put a single player world on, you need to make sure you put the name where it says level name. There we go. So at the moment it says world. If I change it to the RJ Tech, save it, load up this world again, it will load up another world called the RJ Tech. So if you just change that, it would be happy. You don't need that anymore. So, so once that's done, so yeah, go away. Little helpful advice: if you put slash, slash stop in, that will close and save your thing. If you exit, sometimes it might not save, and you don't want that. So you got ban IP. So you put an IP that, so ban people on that IP. So that could be anybody that's connected to that hub, connected to your hub. Ban player only bans the player's name. So if they're on that account, they can't get on. Obviously that's how you open it. OPS is, or OP is the admin, basic admin. So you write the name in. So admin myself, I suppose. You have to admin yourself to be admin. It won't work just because you got the same IP as the server. Don't want to say that. Your server, that just keeps a record of everything that's been said, done, and so on. This is probably the most important one. It has every little detail in it. Can we make this bigger? No. So it's got every little detail in it. So it says when server properties, this is what it's called, when it was made. Slash updated. Generating settings. That's just what it's generating. Never is whether you can go to the name, gone through it. Quarry, don't you worry about that. Flight, that kicks you out if you're not on creative and you're flying. If it's true, like if it's true, it won't kick you out if you're flying on creative. Server port, you change that, so if you want it like 25562, that will, like, when you put your server in, if you notice the numbers at the end, colon, and then those 4 numbers. Was it 5? I'm not sure. 5. I could have counted there. Didn't really see it. I'm talking rubbish, but never mind. Moving on. Level type is default. Super flat, large biomes, or whatever. I'm not sure what the other ones are. Enable recon or recon, whatever. Don't worry about that. Level seed, what the seed you want it to load up as. Server IP, the server IP, don't need to worry about that. Max build height is how high someone's maximum build limit. Where was that? Spawn NPCs, which is non-applicable players, which is villagers. So if you want villagers or not. Whitelist. Whitelist is, if it's enabled, only people on that list can enter the server. So if you're not on that list, you can't get on. Snooper enabler, like send information to Minecraft. It doesn't really matter if that's enough, really. Hardcore, obviously, if you die, you're not allowed back on. Texture pack that asks you if you want to download the texture pack. Online mode, true. So if you want it allowed to connect online. Player versus player. So, like, if I could hit someone else. Difficulty, which is I think 1. I forgot what the numbers are, but I think you got 0, 1, 2, and 3. Game mode 0 and 1 and 2, I think. Oh no, this is only 1, 2, and 3. This is 0, 1, and 3. 2, sorry. You got max players, how many players are allowed on your server. The more you have, the more likely it can get. Whether like villages are spawned, viewing distance, how far you can touch items, MOTD, a Minecraft server. That I don't know what that is really. So that's basically everything. It also relates back to this, obviously, because you got your OP, your whitelist. That's your if you enable it, wherever it is, it's there. So enabling something or whatever it says is true. Not allowing it is false. So you put that to whatever if it's a true and false answer. And then you got your whitelist, you can write the names in, but you have to enable it so it works. OP is admin, I think I've already said that. But that's everything. But also, the admin this will give you admin commands through type without using going on your player. So if you write helping, you've got basically everything that can be done. So you can ban people, ban this, clear, debug, default game mode, so you can change all of this can change all of server properties. Obviously you've got like help to kick, give game rules, so you can add game rules, game mode for each player, enchantment, so you can enchant people's items if they have it in their hand, difficulty, difficulty, and then it says like new difficulty and stuff like that. So just read it, play around, and then you've got page 3, kill, list, me, OP, pardon. List gives you a list of names that's on the server. Pardon IP takes someone off of the ban list, so you've got pardon IP or pardon name. So you write their name or their address in. Save all, help, or you can tell stuff to the whole server. You can tell to someone, sorry. You can say stuff to the whole server. Save, so it saves it. You see your spawn point, default spawn point, or each person's spawn point. And then you've got the last page is help 5, where you can turn on and off the whitelist, give people XP, weather, teleport player, which is TP, toggle down for time, you can set the time and stuff. That's basically it. That is basically it. Once again, join our service survival, no whitelist, no admins. There's no a single admin, not even me. I'm not going to touch anything. It's going to be cleared once a week, so just something to mess about on, get something built. Yeah, so our server IP is on screen. Yeah, so now you got that. So goodbye YouTube. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and go turn on our other videos.